Hi, welcome back to another episode of Art Talk. This time I have got a very special guest on the show. He's a young man, a very brilliant young man. He has just graduated with Masters in Property Valuation at Bond University here in Australia. As a matter of fact, he has graduated at the top of his class and he was awarded Vice Chancellor's Award. So his name is Joel Texas Wapele. So he is here on the show today. It is my greatest honor and privilege to interview him. Please don't go away. Sit back and relax. I guarantee you will truly be inspired to the Joel, you have just graduated here at Bond University and you have graduated at the top of your class. So congratulations. Congratulations. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Joel Wapele. I come from Gonol district in Yalibu region, Southern Islands province, over I've been working as a professional valuer with the private and public sector for almost 5 years, and then I decided to pursue my career in masters at one of the professional universities, which is called university, and then it took me 2 years, and then here is the graduation, and then I just graduated, and then I'm happy and able to do the show with you.
Wow. So you just graduated today, right? Yes. Today is 6th of June 2024. So I am conducting the interview right here at Bond University here in Australia. Okay, very good. I understand you have got a family, a young family. So how did you cope with studies and at the same time attending to your family needs?
Yes, I think this is a very important question. I married 5 years ago. I have a daughter, I have a wife, and then I have a young family to look after. So being studying in Australia is one of the biggest challenges, because firstly I have to leave my family at home, and then being alone at the school. So for the first 7 months I have to work myself alone at campus, and then after 7 months my wife and my daughter, they joined me together, and then the rest is history. Together we completed my course, and then I graduated successfully with some good marks, which is very important to me and my family. Yes, so.
Wow. Okay. During your study, you may have faced some difficulties which you had to overcome to graduate at the top of your class. So what are those, if you had faced some difficulties, could you just give yes, one or two that you have encountered and then you had to overcome?
Thank you. I think there were a lot of challenges in my academic journey, but I will just highlight a few of the common that I believe it's important to share. Firstly, as I mentioned earlier, family was an important thing to me. Being alone, I couldn't, study and think properly. I couldn't settle well, but I managed to study myself, and then after I settled in, then being in Australia, comparing from PNG to university in Australia is like very challenging to me in terms of infrastructure, the school facilities, resources that we have to use in the university, because I have to adapt to the first 1 or 2 semesters. So I have to work very hard. I try my best to cope with my lecturers, do what is necessary. I do my part. I have to do homework, I have to do tutorial, I have to commit myself, my time, and then most importantly, I used to go to church. So that's an important thing that helped me, and then to come this far. Yeah, so I think that, and then the other challenge was language barrier. I think since in PhD, English, I believe English is not our first language. And then in here, coming to Australia and to a university where you have cultural differences, students from a lot of backgrounds. So English was a challenge for me for the first 1 or 2 semesters. I have to catch up, I have to listen properly, I have to read a lot, I have to do a lot of research. So after 1 or 2 semesters, I settled in well and then cope up with the system. So thank you for those who support me. They helped me to achieve this.
So you had family, you left the family back in PNG, and then you had to bring them over to Australia. Language barrier, this is a different environment. You had to adapt yourself into the new environment. So these are some of the challenges you faced.
My field is property or asset infrastructure, valuation and property development. So this course is basically, we have an undergraduate program at Unitech. Unitech, which you spend another 4 years to get your degree there. And then, so broadly, it deals with valuation of property or assets. So when I say property, I mean the land, buildings, anything that is attached to the land or below the sea. So we used to value different types of properties. So it serves a lot of purposes like mortgage purposes, market value, insurance, compensation. There's a lot more deeper than the valuation itself. So my course, I practiced 5 years practicing a lot of valuations with companies like professionals, real estate for 2 years. And then I have to join a common shop as a project manager and then a valuation manager. Yeah, so broadly, as I have said, valuation is just value anything on land. Anything on land which is building, land, any infrastructure, and it includes all the special properties like airports, seaports, machineries, car, vehicle, all the things. Those includes all the assets that a company organization may have. So in order for them to sometimes like do the financial reporting every year, they engage a valuer to do the final assessment of all the assets in the company. So asset is a major part of any company or any organization. Yeah. So we are the experts in that field. We put the tax, the value, amount.
Okay, so you are saying that you can own properties, you can own assets, whatever, but we determine the value of the assets and then give value or
the
real-time value. So somebody would like to secure a loan or a mortgage, you can do the valuation. Somebody would like to be sure of his assets, the value, you can do those things. Wow, that is very important. Guys, those of you who have properties and would like to value, we have got a fresh name, a brilliant valuer here. Just engage him and he will do it for you. How did your relationship with God play a pivotal role in your studies or in your success?
Yes, thank you. I think that's a very important part of my success. Thank you for putting up that. I've been a Christian since I was born, and then I was born as a Sunday school student. I go to Lutheran church, and then every Sunday I am a church goer. I'm a faithful Christian, and then I participate in the church activities. But every Friday, I used to go to Garden of God. It is a fellowship that we hold every Friday night. So I became the youth president, and then God has really helped me to come this journey. I think without God, I believe I couldn't make it. But God has really helped me. So when I'm in Australia doing studies, there's a lot of challenges. Social activities, a lot, but every Sunday I have to commit myself, go to church, meet the church people, and then have a conversation. They welcome me as a church member, and then I used to participate in church activities, and they've been very helpful to me. They pray for me, and then I didn't lose a contact. So I believe God has really helped me to come this far in such a university. I couldn't do well, but the Lord has helped me through to achieve this achievement. So I think that's the major contribution to my achievement. So I thank God for that, and all the glory belongs to Him.
Wow. You are very right. He attributes his success to God. Wow. God factor is very, very important in any endeavor. And yes, this is correctly admitted that you have graduated at the top of your class. So I understand you have students. Gonol University is a global university. So you expect students from all over the world. So the competition is very, very high. It is very competitive here at Gonol University. So how do you feel about that, Howard?
Thank you. Yes, as I have said, the greatest challenge was I have to immerse myself into the school with different students from different organizations. Some, you attend a class with someone who has experience working in the industry. Yes, so I have to adapt myself to that. But actually, I got little things right. Let me say, sometimes we think that I have a job and I'm on that, but in terms of academic, I think I can say I did my priority right, time management, and then attending class, like little things in the classroom. Attending class consistently, no late, doing the homeworks, tutorials, doing the assignments on time, doing a lot of research. Because universities in Australia, they have all the facilities in India, libraries, they are well off, everything. So I find the advantage because in PhD some of these things are outdated, even the books are outdated. And then I came here and then I see myself as this is a lucky for me to progress well. So I challenge myself to do well. I believe that in PhD, like sometimes we undermine ourselves, but I came here and then I said I have to do best and with all the facilities provided. Yes, so in the classroom I did everything right, and then I have to open myself up to students, and then my lecturers, they have been very helpful. If I have any questions, anything, I have to go back and then ask them. So sometimes you pretend that you know everything, but no, you don't know everything. You have to go back and then ask them questions that you don't understand. So all these little steps lead me to successfully get this award, which is one of the prestige awards that I was awarded, and I thank God for that. Okay, so if anyone prioritize study, time management, commit to everything, I believe you can do something great.
Young man got his priorities right. He attended all lectures, tutorials. He completed all his assignments, projects, and submitted them on time. Whenever he did not understand any particular point, he went back and asked the lecturers to explain to him. So he took his priorities right, number one. Number two, coming from India, sometimes we don't have all the facilities and the reference materials at hand. So He's saying that when he came here, he realized that all these things were dead. So he challenged himself. Okay, I have everything, so there is no reason for me not to perform well academically. So he challenged himself. He literally did well, and he actually was awarded his Vice Chancellor's Award for his class. So thank you. Those are some of the points that those who are aspiring to pursue studies offices or back home as well can also take note of those points. Anyway, it's getting dark, we need to leave, but you might have one word of advice you might want to give to those who are aspiring students who might want to pursue studies offices like in Australia or elsewhere, or any young person out there. Do you have any advice? You can look into the camera and
Yes,
speak up.
I think I have to just give one advice. Education never stop. If you are still studying, if you are young, put your priorities right. Set up a goal while you are at the age between probably 18 or probably 16, 20, and then 35. Set up a goal, work little things right, and then keep going, keep aiming, and then you can succeed. No one will stop you. The universe will fall for you if you keep on that eager to learn something new, pursue your career in whatever field you may be. So young people, please prioritize your education, because I believe in PMT, if you have education, then that's your life. So don't play around with education. Those who are probably married, and you might think that my first degree and I am done, but I tell you are not done. There's opportunity, there's possible that you can actually get a paper, or if you got a diploma, you can make it to a degree, or if you have a degree, you can make it to masters you can go to PhD. Nothing will stop you. It's just you and me. We are bearing ourselves to say that I cannot make it. It is just a mental, it's just a mindset. So I believe that if you should try this one, do small things, wherever opportunity knocks, go after it. And then I believe you will achieve some great things. If you are watching me out there, please prioritize your education in whatever field you may be, and then get the education that you wish and you dream for, and then you all can contribute to our country.
Wow, thank you for those advice. Young people, take note of those road targets and never leave those behind, never drop them. Those are wonderful advice coming from personal experience. If you take heed of those advice, you will do well in life and in your education. Thank you so much for being with us. God bless and see you.
Thank you.